Hi, my beautiful, beautiful rainbow family. Today I have kind of come here to let you all know that how you can develop your intuition, how you can fight with your anxiety, how you can release your blockages. And this video is dedicated to LGBTQ people. This video is dedicated to all this minority. So if you are divorced, if you are completely alone, if you kind of are a victim of discrimination, or if you kind of feel like that being neglected, so yes, this video is for you. I can totally understand your emotion. Well, why you are here? The first thing is why you are here. Now, you are here because you are meant to get some informations. I think you have gone through a lot in your life, a lot in your life. And that's why you come to a realizations that, what will happen will happen. And that's why you have surrendered yourselves to the universe. That's why you have started manifesting things. That's why you are manifesting things. So even you are younger, or even though you are matured, in this soul journey, we all are new, we all are different, and our journey is completely, completely unique. So first, I would start this reading with self-acceptance. So those of you are like me, those of you are like, closeted, or maybe still curious about your life, curious about your choices, then definitely I would like to tell you that tarot will help you to determine, or tarot will help you to understand who you are actually, and it will determine your future. Because first of all, we all have struggled a lot. This is not a curse, this is not at all a kind of a curse. This is something I consider this thing as a blessings, because when you are from a particular community, or when you have faced certain challenges in life, that means you you have got that power. But it's just like that sometimes we so underestimate ourselves, and sometimes we carry lots of wrong judgments that the others have imposed on us. So that's why Kali, that's why the great divine mother. So when I surrendered to her, there was a time when I really did not feel that calling. Like, I did not even know that whether I was an agnostic or a theist or an atheist. I just surrendered to her. Yes, most of my part went into a depression. That's the common thing. And I could feel that spirituality can heal you and your trauma, because even though you are a believer of a god, or if you're a believer of science, or if you are agnostic, or if you're a witch, you all are welcome, because spirituality is something which will help you to understand the meaning of your life. And to be very honest with you, even if you are a gay, or if you are a bisexual, or if you are a completely trans, or if you are a completely curious, or if you are a queer, or if you are a divorced person, or if you are a completely new to this whole journey. So one thing is pretty common, that you have had a lot of problems in your life, and you have seen those problems, and sometimes you feel very sad when you listen that someone is struggling. Sometimes you see you if you sometimes you feel very sad when you see that someone is not able to live their life properly. So you are empathetic soul, and I can see that you are an old soul. You live a long life on this earth, because it's not like your soul is not actually in your body for the first time here. Your soul has been living the same earth life after life, life after life. So that's why you do feel empathetic to others. Sometimes you are highly intuitive, or obviously you are highly intuitive, maybe a tarot reader, maybe a healer. But one thing is pretty common, which is like you can feel other, you can get that vibes, you can actually see things. And everything comes with the challenges. You actually remember every small thing. So being an LGBTQ member, I would suggest you all that accept yourself. This is the best and this is the most toughest things. And even if you feel that you are being neglected, you are being rejected by this society, then I would suggest you that no one is gonna tell your story. You have to tell your own story. Now, when it comes to spirituality, yes, if you belong to any religion, definitely whatever your soul purpose is telling, whatever your soul is telling, you have to listen. But if you are aware of Ma Kali can accept you because, not any religion directly said about us, or we are not being on, like, we are not at all a topic of discussion. So many of us believe that maybe it's unhygienic, or maybe it's not so pure, but it is not at all. Just a part of life. Yes, I do feel that we are unique. I do feel that we have certain emptiness that no other people can understand. Though they may say that they do understand, but they won't, because the validations we always search, the security we always search, that the longing we have, the desire we have, most of the time we don't get that. Or the most common thing in our community, that we don't get that reciprocations at all. Because if you go to any social media, you will notice the three things: that they are only looking for physical intimacy, they are asking you that whether you are a passive or an active, or what is your favorite position. So these are the things which bothers a lot. Sometimes you may feel that you are so lonely that no one even would ask you that how you are doing, or what is your basic creative side. This is the, yes, darkest part. But if you see some really inspirational videos, or if you see some really inspirational people, then you will notice that the senior LGBTQ people are living their life. They are making our life better by sharing their knowledge. So yes, listen to them, listen to those broadcasts. Even though you feel like that now you may not get married to any other person, or even though if you feel like that, okay, you are going to live your life alone, or maybe you have to spend your life alone, or even though if you are in a relationship, but deep inside you know that you are basically saying yes to your lover, saying yes to his yes, or saying no to his no, it does not make any sense. And I do understand your insecurity. So in order to release your insecurity, yes, you have to do some sort of japa, and you have to do some sort of inner engineering stuff. Now, you do not need to necessarily go to a temple or follow me, because I am just a learner like you, and I am not at all expert. I do not have any knowledge. But if you are in a positions where you can't share your agony with other, or if you are in a positions where you are very much afraid of getting rejected, or you are afraid of social norms, or you are afraid of social judgment, then I would suggest you that spirituality can give you a room where you can sit and you can meditate and you can focus on your soul purpose. It can be anything. And trust me, when I'm saying anything, that means it can be anything. You can be a great actor, still you can be an LGBTQ member. You can be a great mother, but still you are divorced. Maybe you are a great lover, but still you are single. So anything can possible. But your life is teaching you a lesson, your life is giving you a lesson, and you have to listen it, you have to accept it. We all have gone through that singlehood, we all have gone through that darkest phase, and even though we are still going through, but we are realizing something. So all my young members, please don't just give away your life, don't just sell your soul, don't just get carried with this lasty things. it can give you a temporary satisfactions, but it cannot give you a permanent satisfaction. So you really have to stop giving yourselves to other. If someone is telling you or asking about some uncomfortable stuff, start saying no to those uncomfortable stuff. Yeah, there will be someone who would accept you the way you are. There would be someone who would kind of hug you just because of you. You do not have to be someone, you do not have to please others. This is the main common thing. And one other also important thing is, in our community, I have noticed that we always, including me, I always used to seek attention, because yes, some of us had a bad childhood, some of us had a terrible love life breakup, we have seen some terrible struggle, and that has made us believe that we are so lonely, maybe we don't deserve love. So that has made us believe that maybe we don't deserve a good life. So if you also are a victim of anxiety, if you sometimes if you get scared, or if you are kind of sometimes if you get suicidal, then my brother or my dear sister, let me tell you one story, that it it happens with all of us. It happens. But only one request I can say: the moment you get this kind of vibes, just start saying ho'oponopono. I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you. That's the thing. Next, some crystals may help you, but the main important person is you. So you have to come out this from this. You have to fight your battle. Yeah, Ma Kali will help you, Allah will help you, God will help you, but you just cannot follow the religious stuff like foolishly. You have to create your own journey. You have to be unique. You have to find your own unique way. Maybe it may seem at first that you are doing something wrong. It may seem at first that you are doing something foolish, or it may seem that you are doing at first that you are doing not authentically, but you are authentic. So if you are trying to help others, if you are loving something really, the whole universe will create things for you. The whole universe will do some conspiracy to make that thing happen in a good way. So my point of view would be that if you are a minority, if you are LGBTQ person, I would suggest you that be spiritual in your own unique way. Don't just follow someone. Don't just get carried away with this lusty things. Yeah, it is a part, probably a centralized part, and that's why we most of us are single. But yes, you really have to love your time, and you really have to love your passion. You have to find your passion. Be it a be it a tarot reading, be it a spiritual healing, anything it could be, but you really have to find your passion, and you really have to persistent. See, we don't know who is going to take care of us, we don't know what is going to be our outcome, but we only know that if we can work in our present, if we can make our present better, then obviously we can expect a great future, right? Yeah, don't lose your hope, because Ma is there, and definitely Ma will help you in order to get your desirable person, desirable goal. Now, for you guys, I'm gonna pull some cards. I hope you're gonna like this. Let's see. Well, you do not have to believe me. You just, if you are looking for a sign, then this might be your sign, or this could be your sign. Let's just see. Well, the sun. Finally, you are realizing something. It could be anything. Maybe you were meditating, maybe you were browsing internet and you got something. It could be anything, but this idea is brilliant. This idea is amazing. So if you are thinking something, if you have something in your mind, I'm telling you, this is going to be a life-changing idea. I'm telling you, you are on the right track. I'm telling you that you are aligned with your universe. But your universe wants you to push something extra because you are so much worried. Maybe you are worried about your past. Maybe you are worried about the judgment. Maybe you are worried about your family. Because yes, family is also sometimes can create a problem, or families also can be painful for some of us, but it's okay. until or unless you are doing something good, until or unless you are following your passion, you are good to go. Okay, let's just see. Three of Pentacles, something big is coming. You have to be strategic. So my fellow LGBTQ or minority people, if you are not following any rules, start creating rules. But you do not have to follow any other or someone's rules. You have to create your rules. You have to be sometimes systematic. So I can see that sometimes your mind is all over the place. So you really have to focus that, okay, what you exactly want in your life and how you want that thing. When it comes to spirituality, if you are manifesting your job, if you're manifesting your passion, or if you're worried about something that, okay, I have something in my mind, but I don't know how am I gonna pursue it, or whether it is gonna be super successful or not, then I'm telling you it's gonna be super successful. I'm telling you it's gonna be super, super, super because, you know, we all have seen the darkest days. There was one day I can surely say in our life that we cried a lot and we healed, and that's why we are here. So you have seen the darkest days, you have endured the most terrible trouble. So the universe is assuring you that there will be a beautiful future, there will be a beautiful outcome. So you just have to come out from your comfort zone. Well, I am also creating this video. I may get some hateful comments, but who cares? I am doing it for you. I'm doing it for the person who is in need. I'm doing it for the person who is suicidal. I'm doing it for the person who is just not able to understand that what's his goal and what's his sole purpose. Let's just see what else you are getting. What else you are getting. Oh my God, Five of Cups. My dear sweet sister and brother. It's a card which represents that you have to let go of your past. Sometimes your past is actually holding you back. Well, you may not realize how important you are. You may not realize how good you are. But you are good enough. You have to understand. And the relationship you are in, sometimes you have to let it go. The things you are very much passionate about, sometimes you really have to take it easy and you have to accept your failure, and sometimes you really have to motivate yourself. My dear sister and brother, you are going to receive the blessings, but you are depressed, you are sad, and you are probably thinking that everything is over, but something is not over yet. Something you will still receive. You are just seeing the opposite side of the coin. You have to see the both side of the coin. The grass is not greener on the other side. This is it, my beautiful rainbow friend, family, sister, brother. I am pretty sure that this video is gonna help you. All the very best. If you like my content, or if you want more content like this, please write it down in my comment section. If you want in your own language, please also do comment. All the best. Please do subscribe and like.